guys, Miranda here, and today I have my friend Kayla. She has some great questions about concealed carry options for women. So we jotted down a few of the questions here, and we thought, like Kayla, I'm sure a lot of you have the same questions. So we're just going to go ahead and answer some of those today.
One of the first questions I wanted to ask you is, should I carry on my body or in a purse?
The thing to remember is that most self-defense situations are very fast and violent. If you look at statistics and actual events, they're over in seconds from the realization that you need to defend yourself to when it's over. So with that in mind, you want to carry in a manner that you can access your firearm quickly. Waistline carry in a holster, that's what I do. I think it's probably the best option if you can comfortably carry and conceal your firearm. Now, I'm aware most women care more about fashion than the average man who carries a gun, so many of us decide to carry in a purse. Off-body carry is not ideal, but I'd rather you carry in your purse than leave your gun at home.
Do you recommend a purse that's specifically designed for concealed carrying, or will any old bag do?
There are a lot of great concealed carry purse options out there, but you can also just carry in your regular purse. The thing I would recommend is that you have a spot designated strictly for your gun. Don't throw your lipstick, your sunglasses, your hairbrush in there. You want to be able to reach in and grab your gun every time.
So does that mean I should get a smaller gun like this or a full-size gun?
So if you're going to carry in your purse, carry a proper gun. There is absolutely no need to carry a tiny pistol if you're going to put it in your purse. Get a decent sized gun that's easier to shoot. It's more accurate. One of my biggest pet peeves is when women are going to carry in a purse and they grab a tiny pocket pistol. If I'm being honest, most of us carry bags big enough one of these guys would fit in there.
What are your thoughts on revolvers? I hear a lot of men telling me that I should get one of those guns.
Yeah, revolvers are great guns. They're reliable and simple, and there aren't a lot of things that can go wrong with them that pulling the trigger again won't fix. But the issues I have with revolvers, besides, the obvious lower capacity and slower reloads, it's the fact that they deliver all the recoil back to the shooter. With a semi-auto, it has an action and much of the recoil goes into operating that action, whereas with a revolver, all that recoil is fed right back to you.
I've actually noticed that, and also with revolvers, I've noticed they have a really long and heavy trigger pull. Is that something you've experienced?
Yeah, absolutely. So revolvers have a heavy 10+ pound trigger pull when shooting them double action. You can see it's a bit of a struggle. And in most self-defense situations, you're not going to have the time to cock the hammer and take advantage of that light trigger pull. You're going to shoot the gun double action, and that heavy trigger pull can be troublesome and cause you to be less accurate with your shots. We've had many ladies go through our training classes who come in with a revolver that their Uncle Larry recommended for them, and they leave wanting a striker-fired semi-auto by the end of the class.
With that being said, I've seen semi-automatics that also are double action. Is that something I should steer away from?
So again, these require more training to be proficient with. They're great guns and have a few advantages, but for those who don't want to shoot a lot or don't have time to train a lot, they add complexity that can be troublesome in that fast, violent self-defense situation.
What about manual safeties? I've been told I absolutely need a gun with a manual safety, and I've been told the exact opposite.
So I'm not a fan of manual safeties. It's just one more thing to have to train through and think about when your life is on the line. And once that adrenaline hits and you have to defend yourself or someone else, your ability to think and deduce and reason is gone. It comes down to muscle memory. So if you haven't trained hundreds of times to click that safety off, then there's a pretty good chance that it'll slow you down when lives are on the line. And, not to mention that some of these manual safeties take considerable strength to disengage them. Your safety is between your ears. It's not some lever on a gun.
So what gun should I buy?
First off, it has to be reliable, and I mean extremely reliable. The last thing you need is to be clearing malfunctions in a life and death situation. It needs to be a gun that's fun to shoot. If you don't enjoy shooting it, you're not going to want to carry it. I personally prefer striker-fired semi-auto 9mm. I carry a Glock 43. I love to shoot it. But there are tons of great options out there from many reputable dealers. There's Glock, Springfield Armory, Smith & Wesson, H&K, and so on.
What about racking the slide? I have really small, weak hands, and that's something I'm really worried about.
Yeah, some ladies do have trouble with the needed hand strength to rack a slide, but honestly, it is much more technique than it is strength. You can check out our video, How to Rack a Slide, and they kind of go over that in more detail. Also, Smith & Wesson is making a handgun that they've used some clever engineering to lighten up that slide pull. It's their Smith & Wesson Easy line, and they're very easy to rack.
You keep mentioning 9mm. Why not a 380 or something even more powerful than that?
So I think a 9mm is a good compromise between stopping power and recoil. Sure, a 40 or a 45 has more terminal energy, but I want you to buy something that's fun and comfortable to shoot. Guns that have a lot of recoil tend to cause the shooter to flinch, and then your shot becomes less accurate. As far as the 380 goes, they are less powerful than a 9mm, and they cost twice as much to shoot. We shoot a lot around here, and 9mm ammo is about half the price of a 380.
Well, Miranda, thank you for answering all my questions. I'm really looking forward to going out and buying my first concealed carry handgun.
Yeah, make sure you choose your gun because it's what you like and you can shoot well. Don't go with something because Uncle Larry said it's the gun for you. If you like this video, please click the like button below and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.